I'm Shannon.
And I'm Holly, and this is the Girls Gone Curious podcast, where we talk about things that make us curious. So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and relax, because your show is loading. Today's episode includes strong language. This podcast is not suitable for children. Please listen with care. Once again, it is time for some Reddit stories.
Woo woo. So starting out with one of our norms is the Am I the Asshole?
I don't know, are you?
Yes. Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of our house? My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloane, age 18, with him a couple of months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter, Zoe, 16, and she and her cousins aren't close but get along fine. Olivia and Sloane have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. They used to walk into her room and take everything they could get their hands on. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and I've already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking things. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with this. After all, they're girls, and this is typical teenage girls' behavior. I completely disagreed. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup kit that looks like a paint set that she saved up for over a month, and one of the girls, Sloane, took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found the kit on her bed and was crying. I told my wife, and she said she'd ask Sloane to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found she was moving valuable belongings out of the house because of this incident. Sammy and his daughters saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset. Sammy asked about it, and I straight up told him. He said, "My daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff." He said Zoe could easily get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart and shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup in the first place, and suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality. Ooh, we just got like 20 more degrees hotter in here. Trying to appear older than she is. He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe with this level of enablement. I told him this is between me and my wife, but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters, then demanded I remove it, but I said this lock does not get removed till her brother and his daughters are out of our house. She got mad I was implying we kicked them out and said her family will hate me for this. So I reminded her that I let Sammy and his family move in, which is something her own family refused to do. So she should start with shaming and blaming them for not taking their own son and niece's granddaughters in. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe silent treatment, and my wife is very much upset over this. Fuck them all.
Yeah, that's fucking not okay.
No. Goose fraba. Comment number 1. Not the asshole. Don't back down. You are the only one sticking up for Zoe. If her cousins want to use expensive makeup, give them your wife's. I guarantee she won't appreciate sharing anymore. They need to start behaving like appreciative guests. Agreed. Comment number 2. Not the asshole. Normal behavior is asking to borrow stuff and respecting a person's decision if they say no. You don't walk into other people's rooms without permission. Borrowing without asking is stealing. And good on you for standing by your daughter. She needs her privacy and also needs a sense of ownership. Her belongings are hers, and those girls don't respect that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who the hell do they think they are? Okay, so you take out the fact that they're teenagers. What is their dad teaching them? That it's okay to just walk into anybody's house?
Yeah.
And yes, I know they're family. I get that. But, like, they're older than Zoe, and they're just walking in there and taking it, and then they're getting defended by their dad and aunt. Like, what the fuck?
That's That's fucking unacceptable. And it's like, treat them like they're your sisters. They're not your sisters.
Yeah. But even if they did treat them like their sisters, like, you still don't just say, like, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't think that's right. And I don't think it's right that the uncle was like, just go get her a $15 one from Walmart.
Yeah.
She saved that money for that specific palette.
Yeah, she paid for it herself.
Yeah.
It's her money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the fact that he said, take care of this defect.
I would have punched him. I would have punched him.
With her personality trying to act older, but then he accuses the father of being overprotective and babying Zoe. So is it she's too babied, or is she acting too much of an adult?
Yeah.
You can't do both ways.
Yeah. No, I can't even get words out now when she's not my kid. I would have punched him.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. Well, and the fact that his parents won't even let him stay with her.
It's like,
that says something.
No, definitely not the asshole.
No. And fucking, so what? She has a lock on the door. So fucking what?
Don't most doors have a lock on them anyways?
Yeah.
I mean, I know she has a padlock for her room, but I don't know.
Was she locking it like a normal lock, but it was like one of those that could be unlocked
with
like
a butter knife?
With a butter knife, and they were unlocking it and going into her room? That's a huge invasion of privacy. Yeah. I mean, I have an older sister, and both of us we used to go into each other's room and like take stuff and whatever, but like not to that extent.
Yeah. And you guys, maybe you guys had a type of relationship where that wasn't as big of a deal, but depending on what the items were.
Yeah.
But these girls are cousins, and I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like they're as close as Sammy makes it seem like they are. Yeah. And that Zoe's just overreacting. No.
And even taking like her school laptop, why the fuck would you even?
Yeah. You have no reason to have that.
There's so many problems with this.
Yeah.
But he is not the asshole. Zoe is not the asshole.
Nope.
Moving on. Getting things heated. For a second, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for not paying $60 a month for my roommate to clean after herself? I will say this one was ruled as everyone sucks. So, I, female 30, moved in with my friend, Chloe, 28, her boyfriend, Jason, 32, and his brother, 28. I told Chloe if she has any problems to talk to me. Surprise, surprise, there's problems. After moving in, I found out the brother got his own bathroom. So 3 of us share a bathroom. I started out cleaning after myself, doing my own dishes, taking out the kitchen garbage, sweeping and mopping the floors. After a few months, Chloe told me she would clean the dishes, sweep and mop the floors. She said she felt like the dishes and floors are clean only if she does them herself. After some time, I felt like I haven't been helping enough. She told me I could help with vacuuming, which I do, and clean the shared bathroom. I agreed I could help out a bit more. This is where I might be the asshole. I stopped cleaning the bathroom as thoroughly and often as I used to. Chloe and her boyfriend use it a lot more than me, and it felt like they weren't cleaning it at all. There's beard hair in and around the sink. I hardly use the garbage, yet it gets full in 2 days. There's used TP and Venom products, which I don't use or need because I'm on birth control. I feel like I shouldn't have to pick up a garbage full of used toilet paper and hygiene products that aren't mine. So I stopped doing it. I clean the toilet every once in a while, and if I make it dirty, I clean it. Fast forward to this week. I get approached by Jason, who says Chloe has been stressed with the chores and wants each of us to pay $60 a month so that she can do all the chores. I told Jason that I was able to help her out, but she tells me she doesn't want my help because she wanted to do them. We had a meeting about the chores today. I offered new ideas to help with the chores, like telling each other when we do chores. Chloe said she doesn't like that idea much. I said we could try a chore list or schedule. That was shot down right away. They brought back the idea of paying her. I said if we all cleaned after ourselves right away, that I wouldn't mind cleaning the bathroom as much. I believe this would help with Chloe's stress too. She said this is not realistic and our household doesn't work like that. I asked what her concerns were, and she said it would defeat the purpose of cleaning the bathroom, that she would be the one doing it. I tried to explain it would be scrubbing, deep cleaning instead of cleaning after everyone's mess. She was not on board. So we went back to the idea of paying her. I said I would be more comfortable paying $40 per month per person instead of $60. She said she would think about it. They know I'm moving out next month, but had just brought up the issue this week. I feel there is such a simple problem that's been blown up. We are all adults and should be cleaning after ourselves. So I'm asking you, Reddit, am I the asshole for not cleaning up after my roommates? Am I the asshole for not wanting to pay $60 a month?
No, to either.
Comment number 1. Everyone sucks here. If Chloe insists on doing certain chores herself and refuses to allow others to do them, she doesn't have standing to complain, and asking for money is ridiculous.
Agreed.
You asked Chloe to tell you what chores she wanted you to do, and she did. And then you quit doing it because you decided you didn't want to anymore, after previously complaining that you didn't feel you were helping enough. You and Chloe are both being difficult. I feel bad for Jason's brother.
I see that.
Comment number 2. Hard to judge because, to be honest, she did give you a chore, a pretty light one to be honest, and you stopped doing it because you didn't feel like it was fair. Never mind the fact that she does dishes, which is usually the biggest chore in any house. At this point, I understand why she doesn't really trust you to help. She trusted you once before and you kind of let her down. I'm not sure about paying her to clean, though. It would be more reasonable if she wanted to pay for a maid and wanted you to contribute, since you are also contributing to the mess.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah. I think everyone here is a little bit of like an asshole. I mean, it's not an asshole, but it's like
right. A little bit of, they're definitely not communicating very well. And the only reason why I said not the asshole was because it makes it seem like in the beginning, like Chloe and her boyfriend weren't being as messy when Chloe was taking care of the bathroom, and then when the girl,
the OP,
the OP started cleaning and they weren't, it was just like, oh, we don't care. But then again, maybe she never saw it because Chloe was always cleaning it. I don't,
there's not enough information.
Yeah.
And it's only one side too. So
true.
I just think everyone sucks a little bit.
Yeah. I think everyone is pretty much just that. Everyone sucks.
Well, and just like the fact that Chloe said, "Oh, I don't necessarily want you to clean because I don't feel like it's clean when you clean, so I'm gonna clean." But then it's like, I want you to pay me $60 every month because I'm cleaning.
I mean, but then I kind of understand Chloe asking for the money, because if the other girl's not cleaning, and she's like, okay, well now I have to clean the bathrooms too because she's not doing it.
Yeah, and I
totally
understand.
get that.
Yeah.
And the other girl's saying that she's on birth control or whatever, but she uses toilet paper. She can't say she doesn't use toilet paper. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. This whole situation is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely weird. And is OP paying for rent or anything?
Yeah.
Is that happening?
Yeah.
Because it's OP's friend's boyfriend's house, I believe.
Okay.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it also just depends on if she's paying rent or utilities or electricity. Right. How much is she paying?
Yeah.
Is it split equally upon all of you?
Yeah.
It just there's a lot of factors that aren't counted. So just everyone sucks, right? Yeah. That's about it.
I have to change my answer and just agree with that everyone sucks.
New category incoming.
Wedding shaming.
Because why not?
Right. The last episode we did that had the wedding
drama?
Yeah, that was delicious.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily want to do a wedding drama again, but I found wedding shaming, so I'm like,
let's do that. All right. Formal bridesmaids and informal groomsmen. I am a bridesmaid in my friend's upcoming wedding. The wedding is in May in Florida. The bride is wearing an expensive wedding dress, $1,500 plus, and the bridesmaids are all wearing formal, floor-length dresses, $200 each. The bride is also requiring the bridesmaids to pay for hair and makeup, $150 each. Ooh.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. The groom and groomsmen, they're going to be wearing button-up shirts and khaki shorts with flip-flops. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hell. Those poor girls. The bride alone is going to be sweating her beautiful face off. Like, oh my gosh.
But read the next part.
Okay. I know what you're thinking, and the answer is no. The wedding is not near a beach or any large body of water. Also, I feel like it'll just look weird in pictures, and during the ceremony, it seems like two completely different dress codes that don't mesh together. I wish I would have known about the shorts and flops before I bought my dress.
The fact that you're doing button-ups, khakis, and flip-flops, and you're not even doing a beach wedding.
It's so odd to me.
And you're doing, like, floor-length formal dresses.
Yeah.
But then they're wearing khaki shorts and button-ups.
That's very
and flip-flops.
Yeah. No.
That's gonna look fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nope. Comment number 1. Requiring you to pay for hair and makeup is also crazy. If it's required, she should be covering it. Yeah, absolutely.
No way, and I would not pay $150 for hair and makeup when I could just easily do it myself.
Yep.
I mean, and if the bride is requiring it, and it's $150, she should pay it, not me.
Yeah, absolutely. Damn, that's crazy to me. Comment number 2. I just went to a wedding like this that was by a beach. Women in gowns, men including the groom in shorts and flip-flops. It looked so stupid. They looked like kids dressed up for a family photographer session. Yes, it was hot out, but every guest had pants on, including many in really nice linen suits. Yeah, that's
fucking...
Even on the beach, like, there are some beautiful dresses that the women could wear that are very flowy.
And meant for, like, a beach wedding.
Yeah. No, that...
There's also, like, knee-length dresses or, little bit longer, a little bit
Yeah.
shorter.
Yeah.
That's gonna look so fucking weird.
Yeah. No
I am
thanks.
fucking shaming this wedding.
Yeah. And I'm sorry. I haven't, like, our wedding was very, very minimal.
But I mean,
Like, me and my mom did my makeup. Like,
mm-hmm.
like we did my makeup, my hair, my nails. It was all me and my mom. Like, we didn't pay anybody to come. And then, like, our flower girl we bought her a lip gloss. I mean, cause she had a lip gloss, and then she had her hair. We did her hair. Very
simple.
Yeah,
and
nothing
easy.
crazy. I mean, nothing elaborate.
Yeah.
Is that something that everyone does? Is like that cost alone is like, dang, like there are. I mean,
and like if you have like 8
yeah, and then the travel to Florida for, I don't know where they're from, but like going to Florida to get married, so the travel costs, the cost of the dress, shoes, all the things, and then also have to pay for makeup. I don't.
And the fact that they're doing it in Florida but not doing a beach wedding or anywhere near water.
Yeah. That's odd to me.
So the only way, I mean, maybe they're from Florida. They live in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And they found a venue they like, but
it's still weird that the attire is...
It's stumping me.
Yeah.
I mean, me and my fiance talked about doing a beach wedding, and I said, if we do a beach wedding, you can wear khakis and a button-up, wear whatever you want.
Right.
And then I'm just going to wear, like, a flowy dress or something.
Right.
I mean, I expect, like, the bride to, like, still get dressed up and everything, but, like, to have the bridesmaids in, like, a formal floor-length gown, no. No. Okay. Wedding shaming number 2. Bride charged guest a seat fee if they didn't bring a gift. Went to a wedding where the couple requested gifts in cash, already bold, but then added a note on the RSVP saying anyone who didn't bring a gift would be charged a $50 seat fee to cover their flight. They had a card box and a Venmo QR code at the entrance. The brides asked if this was a joke. It was not. If your wedding budget depends on extorting your guest, maybe scale down on the floral wall. Still processing this one. Yeah, that's fucking messed up.
Yeah, you're literally inviting people, and if you're doing dinner or whatever, you're paying, like, that's already paid for, and then you're expecting your guests to, if they didn't bring a gift or cash, that you're going to charge them a $50 fee
to eat food that might suck.
That's insane to me.
No. The thing is, it's your decision to get married, your decision to have it in a certain place, your decision for the food. It's all your decision, and you're paying for it for them to come and celebrate you.
Right.
It's not them paying to celebrate with you. Comment number 1. I would have bought $50 worth of rice and beans since the couple is clearly hard up. I would have packaged it in a lovely gift box, which I would have spent more money on than the beans. Because fuck you.
Did I write that? I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Comment number 2. Can you use the QR code to Venmo a request payment? Because I would be requesting $50 for the honor of my attendance.
What about the guests that, like... Because I'm going to be honest, we've gone to weddings before where we could only afford $25, and we gave $25. But, like, what if she opens and, these people only paid $25, and so now they're going to have to pay a $50 seat fee, or they owe me $25 more or something like that. Like, I mean, that was when we were, in our very early 20s, and together we were making like 20,000 a year. But yeah, that's just so crazy to me. Like I am blown away.
Did someone sit there and like open gifts to make sure there was like money or like a certain amount or something?
Yeah.
I would have fucking gave them a card with a penny in it.
Yeah. That is crazy to me.
That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do more of this category.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
I can't believe like people actually
Yeah.
think of doing this for their wedding.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's so weird. And like most people, there are some people that are diehard. Like, I'm just gonna get cash. It's easier, and it's not because I don't care. I do care, but I want to give cash because you can always use cash. You're always gonna need cash for something. And then there's other people that they want to shop on the registries.
Yeah.
They love doing that. That's what they have, whichever, maybe they have a store card to there and they use that, or whatever it is that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just so like, no, don't get me a gift. I just want cash. I don't know.
Or some people might not be able to afford a gift or anything.
Right?
Is your wedding a formal event where they had to spend their money to buy a dress to attend or a suit to attend?
Yeah.
Do they live in a different state or across country where they had to pay money to get there?
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of factors into that. That's just so
I honestly would probably just say, yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Because that's fucking ridiculous.
That is, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in with an oldie.
Our next category is, am I overreacting? I don't think we've had this one for a long time.
Yeah, that's why I threw it in, because I'm like, we haven't had this one in a while.
So, am I overreacting? Number 1. Boyfriend role plays as female friend.
It is not what you're thinking. It's something completely different that I was like, is he role playing sex as being the female friend? Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's literally what went through my head. I have reason to believe my boyfriend loves his female friend as more than a friend, but I don't know if I can approach him with it. So I, 25 female, have been with my boyfriend, 31 male, for almost a year. I love him so much. I have never thought anyone was so perfect. We spend a lot of time together, get along well with each other's families, and are beginning to have serious discussions about our future together. I get anxious about losing him. I have had one prior relationship where I was cheated on with my ex-partner's female friend. I try my best to not project this onto my boyfriend now, as has many female friends. For my own sake, I try not to let jealousy get the best of me. However, there was one female coworker who I was suspicious of, and I went through their messages. I found something slightly odd, and I confronted him about it. Of course, I was upset, but he explained things. We both apologized, and we have been communicating a lot better. I mostly just felt awful regret for going through the messages and invading his privacy. I have not gone through anything in his phone before or since this incident. He has another very close female friend, we'll call her J, 25 female. I have seen her. She is very gorgeous. He talks about her a lot in high regard. Normally, I would be pretty jealous, and trust me, there have been times when it's hard to not compare myself to her. But early on in the relationship, he told me about how she went through something very traumatic, and he was there for her during that time, and they have a very strong bond because of this. I trusted him enough to not let this bother me. There are no signs that they flirt, hang out secretly, or even talk that regularly. This brings us to tonight. I was at his apartment watching his dog while he was at work. I was working on my resume on my phone. I wanted to use ChatGPT to help with a few prompts, but it wasn't working on my phone. His laptop was on the coffee table, and I knew he wouldn't mind if I used it. It was absolutely not my intention at all to go snooping through his ChatGPT, and I should have asked him beforehand, until I saw Jay's name. I won't lie, my curiosity got the best of me. It's so stupid. I read through it all. He is playing a role-play video game about a post-apocalyptic nuclear war. He asked AI to help create a storyline, and he is role-playing as Jay. He goes into detail describing how beautiful and charming she is. He goes into detail about how she finds a letter from a friend she shared a deep love with. Himself? He tells the AI about the relationship, how they shared a brief romance years ago. Never mentioned to me before. And in the letter from him to her, in the game, he says he loves her in the game. I guess the goal is for those characters to end up together. I know it's so dumb, but I am hurt. I am so in love with him. He is who I would search for in the apocalypse. But this seems to confirm my worst fears. His fantasy is someone else. His happy ending is one where I never existed, or where I am dead. LOL. From an outsider's perspective, how damning is this for our relationship? I love him and I don't want to let him go. I need an explanation, but I don't want him to be hurt or embarrassed. I don't want to corner him. I don't know if he will believe that I wasn't intentionally snooping through his private things. How do I begin to bring this up? You just do.
Yeah, you just go to him and say, I didn't mean to look at this, but I was on chat GBT and noticed this and
so
read through it.
What's
so
going on?
What is it?
Yeah.
And the thing is, if your relationship is as good as like you're saying it,
yeah.
At least like with me and my fiance, we can go through each other's phone. We don't care.
Yeah.
We're honest about everything.
I mean, he might be surprised about some of our searches.
Yeah, about some of my searches.
I mean, my hubby with my searches, he's like, what the hell were you looking?
I don't know. I wanted to know what would the duck dick look like.
And with our last case about decomposing bodies, I had questions and
yeah,
I had to ask them.
That's like the worst thing I gotta worry about. But me and him just
it's like whatever.
We're honest and we don't have anything to hide. And if we see something that we don't like or that we're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, and
we have questions about it, we just ask.
Yeah, I don't think it's not a big deal. I don't know. I've never.
Yeah.
So comment number 1 says, very damaging. He is at least emotionally cheating. How can he be with someone but have these fantasies play out in his head and role play them in ChatGPT? I know it's hard to let go, but do it now and save yourself the time. I mean, I have to agree. If you're feeling that way and it's better to do it now than you guys are already talking about serious like
future.
Moving forward, and it's best to
just come out with it.
Yeah. We've seen this play out many times.
Yeah.
And it's not good for the current significant other.
Yes.
Comment number 2. I don't know if you bringing it up will do anything good for your relationship. You were essentially going through his private things for the second time. You probably need to just break up with him so he can pursue her. Clearly from what you're telling, he wants to be with her. If she suddenly showed interest in him, he would likely dump you immediately. Do it for yourself. You deserve to be the person someone will look for in an apocalypse. He isn't that person for you. Clearly. You are still super young. You will find the one. Good luck.
I still feel like she should talk to him about it.
I agree.
Before just like ending it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, if you're truly in a certain relationship, going through private things shouldn't really be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not to say for everyone's relationship,
right.
I guess. But it's like I said earlier.
Yeah,
there's nothing to hide.
I don't care. Yeah. You might be surprised by my search history, but like you
yeah.
said, it's because of our true crime.
Our true crime podcast that literally says curious in it.
Yeah.
We have very curious minds and want to know about certain things.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that I've gotten like a raised eyebrow about.
Like,
but
yeah. Like, what the fuck are you looking up now? Don't worry about it. don't worry about it.
Right.
Just move on.
Right.
Move along with your
Right.
day like nothing happened.
Yep. You saw nothing.
Okay. Our next category is Today I Fucked Up. Today I fucked up by hiding my staple addiction and making my family think I was a heroin junkie.
What?
Yeah. Let's get into it. Ever since I was a kid, I loved to fiddle around with staples. Playing with the automatic ones and doing dumb stuff like any child would, opening the manual ones and swinging it around. Stuff like that. One of my favorite things to do was to open up a new strip of staples and break them apart before putting them in. Running my fingers through the staples, counting them and breaking them apart. Love it. There are 210 staples in each standard strip, and sometimes I'd break off each individual one until my fingers hurt. I even found strips with 209 and 211 a few times. This progress from me messing around with staples in Miss Grady's second grade class to buying a box of staples every other day to play with, to literally having a collection of different brands and sizes of staples in my college dorm room to break apart. I had a problem, but no one was hurt, so who cares? Well, fast forward to present day. I am a functioning middle-class adult with a wife and 2 kids. I have a home, a normal car, an office job. I am, by all accounts, a normal human being. I still love staples. Working in an office with a supply room full of staples was a problem. I'd spend my lunch break in the room opening boxes and breaking apart staples to get my fix before returning to work. It got so bad over the course of a couple years that my boss changed our supplier because the boxes all had broken apart staples and sometimes ripped. So I had to stop doing that. I turned to Amazon first, buying 10 boxes of staples at a time for about $20 a pop. It wasn't enough. I went to 20, then 40. My wife got curious, then asked, "Why are you buying all of these boxes of staples?" I brushed it off as a work issue that I'd get reimbursed for and knew I had to change my method. Over the course of a few months, I enabled myself. I started using cash only at different office supply stores around town and neighboring towns. I would sit in my car and break apart staples before going to the next store. I began to stay out late and tell my wife I would be home soon, so I could buy more staples from different stores. I opened a new credit card to put online so she wouldn't know, but she caught it in the mail. She got suspicious because things weren't adding up. This past Thursday, after one of my late nights, I get home with a trunk full of broken staples and 10 freshly broken boxes in my passenger seat to see my parents' car at my house. I walk in and everyone is sitting around like it's an intervention, because it is. My wife asked if there's anything I wanted to tell them, and to tell the truth about my problem. I sat down and kept saying, "What are you talking about?" until my mom said, "Honey, we saw the pictures." Then my wife tells me that my late nights, excuses, and general weirdness about the credit card, and some other little things made her hire a private investigator. This man followed me around to office supply stores and watched me do something with what I had in the bag from multiple stores. It basically looked like I was a drug runner for Office Depot who was using some of the product for himself. At this point, my wife started to cry, and my dad shook his head. I had to come clean, and all I could muster was, I like Staples. I know this is an addiction, but like...
Yeah, I mean,
Staples?
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because, like, I can picture, like...
the family going like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, that's it? Like, probably in, like, the relief and everything, but yeah.
The what the fuck looks I got afterwards turned into disbelief, then concern, then fits of laughter when I showed them my car. I came clean. I backed this up by showing my secret stash of used Staples in my attic and explained the purchases on the card to my wife. Right now, my only concern is my dad. He didn't laugh. He kind of just shook his head, continually in disappointment, without saying a word.
Because his dad's like, shit, they're going to find out I do it too.
Fuck. Believe it or not, I think therapy or addiction meetings may help, as my wife gave me these suggestions the day after. I may or may not do that, but the good news is I now have a staple hour once I get home, and my budget for Staples is allowed by my wife for now. Edit. Thank you for all the suggestions on getting professional help, sharing how it brightened your day, and making me laugh with some of your comments as well. I am going to sit down for a while and try to respond to quite a few questions directly as well as here. If you want to copy pasta or use my story in your YouTube videos or whatever, go right ahead. I just ask that you DM me name the throwaway so I can find it and watch it, out of pure interest of other people's perspectives on my problem. I went to see the therapist today with my wife. I was told that although the addiction is not typical in its damage regarding my mental or physical well-being, I do need help. I am going to go through addiction counseling like any other addict would, just tailored to my specific issue.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, part of fixing my brain to know that it is not okay to continue this level of staplephilia, that included cleaning out my car, attic, and not gardening more attention through memorializing pictures, doing interviews, or trying to garner 15 minutes of fame from it. So after answering some questions about mental health and what the future holds, it will become less about Reddit laughs and more about personal recovery. My wife initially thought I was having an affair. And nope, she didn't think I was doing drugs until she got the pictures. The PI just told her what he saw, and she deduced that I had an undercover type distribution thing going on with someone in the office supply business. She admitted that she didn't think it all through, but her mind was racing and conclusions came as they did. I do not have autism or any diagnosed mental disabilities. I am just an addict and an idiot. I know how stupid the addiction is, and so I tried to hide it It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, I guess. But my embarrassing white lie just spiraled out of control.
Yeah, I would say after like, and it is an addiction regardless of what it is, even though we're laughing. It is an addiction.
Yeah.
But especially like where he said he would grab some and then drive to the next office supply store and break them apart there and then go in and get more.
Yeah.
Like, how heavy was your car, man, with all the staples in your trunk?
Did you ever like sit on a staple or like prick yourself or something? Because I mean, if you're like just tearing apart and like throwing them, I hope you're not throwing them. Because
does he try and put them back together, like in little neat stacks?
I don't know. New word unlocked: staplephilia.
Yeah, I did not. I didn't know that was a thing.
We do now.
Mm-hmm.
We do now. I mean, this is a serious matter, but it is a little bit funny.
Right. It's funny because it's not something
a regular addiction.
Yeah.
So, comment number 1. Damn, man, that's some heavy shit. Straight up my strange addiction territory.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's about 3/4 of the way through the story, I was like, damn, was that one of the episodes?
My strange addiction?
Yeah.
Comment number 2. There are 210 staples in a standard strip, and sometimes I'd break off each individual one until my fingers hurt. I even found strips with 209 and 211 a few times. Find someone who looks at you like OP looks at a strip of 111 staples.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh, fuck. I hope he looks at his wife like that.
Yeah. I wonder if like their like when they handwrite messages to each other, like I love you more than when I found 211 staples.
Oh man. I am glad that he did end up finding going to a therapist and getting help for that.
Especially since like financially, like he was ready to get a credit card. And, because to me it's like a part of I don't know because I don't know anything about it, but like a shopping addiction because that's all he was buying, and he opened a credit card just for that purpose. And
yeah, that could have ended way worse than it actually did.
Yeah.
Is it creepypasta time?
It's creepypasta time, and it's dark out.
Yay!
I found a folder on my laptop that shouldn't exist. At first, I brushed it off as a glitch. My laptop is ancient, slow, loud, packed with random files I don't remember downloading. So when I opened File Explorer and saw a folder called Do Not Open, I figured it was something I'd created years ago and forgotten about. Then it hit me. I never name files like that. The folder had no details, no date, no size, no properties. Right-clicking did nothing. I couldn't rename it, and I couldn't delete it. I should have closed everything and walked away, but curiosity is dangerous when it feels harmless. I double-clicked the folder. It opened instantly. Inside were dozens of video files, no thumbnails, no titles, just numbers. 001.mp4, 002.mp4, 003.mp4. I clicked the first one. The footage was shaky, like someone filming with a phone. A dim hallway filled the screen. I recognized it immediately. It was the hallway outside of my apartment. At first, I thought it might be security footage, but the angle was wrong, too low, too close to the floor. The camera moved slowly forward and stopped in front of my door. Then the video cut off. My stomach dropped. I checked the timestamp. It had been recorded last night. I live alone. With trembling fingers, I opened the second video. This time, the camera was inside my apartment, inside my living room. Everything looked normal. My couch, my table, my shoes near the door. The camera shifted slightly, as if whoever was holding it was trying not to make a sound. Then it stopped. I stared at the screen, frozen. Someone had been in my home. I jumped up and checked everything. Doors locked, windows closed, nothing missing, no signs of a break-in, no footprints, no mess, no proof of anything. I tried to rationalize it. A prank, malware, some kind of deepfake. But my hand still shook as I opened 003.mp4. This one was my bedroom. And me. I was asleep. The camera hovered inches above my face. I could see my chest rising and falling. I could hear breathing. Not mine. I slammed the laptop shut so hard it hurt my hand. For a long time, I just sat there in silence, listening to every tiny sound in my apartment. The hum of the fridge, the creak of the building, my own heartbeat. Eventually, I opened the laptop again. The folder was still there. I scrolled further down. There weren't dozens of videos anymore. There were hundreds. The last file was labeled 427.mp4. I hesitated, then clicked it. The screen was black at first. Then the camera turned on. It was daytime. The angle felt familiar. Too familiar. It was my laptop's webcam. I was looking at myself, but something was wrong. In the video, I wasn't moving. I wasn't blinking. I wasn't breathing. Behind me, reflected faintly in the dark screen, something stood in my doorway. Tall, motionless, watching. A wave of cold swept through me. Slowly, I turned my head toward the doorway. There was nothing there. When I looked back at the screen, the figure had vanished. Only me remained. Then the version of me on the screen smiled. I didn't. The video ended. I tried deleting the folder again. This time, it worked. The folder vanished. Relief hit me so suddenly I almost laughed. I shut down the laptop and went to bed, convincing myself it had all been some stress-induced nightmare. But when I woke up this morning, I felt drained, like I hadn't slept at all. I opened my laptop. A new folder sat on the desktop. Its name was simple. 428.mp4. I haven't opened it yet because I'm starting to understand something. Those videos weren't recordings. They were previews. And I don't think I'm the one being watched anymore.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Ugh, creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point. Oh, man.
And a laptop one at that, while we're like literally
As we're looking at our computer and
Yeah.
reading this. As there's a camera right
Mm-hmm.
there looking at me. I mean, I have my little, like,
Window shut thingy, whatever it's
yeah, I
called.
have that on, but, like, I don't mean shit.
Right.
With that is all we have for today. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or comments, you can find us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Girls Gone Curious Podcast. Until next time.